I gotta restart it, I think, right? Are we still good? We good? Nah, because the stream finished, so now it's gonna be all screwed up again. My God, this is annoying. Oh, come on, dude. Why is this... Oh, hold, wait. Stream? Are we good? God, what a pain in the ass this is. I don't know what's going on. We haven't had issues like this in a long time. Essentially, it's just dying altogether. My internet's cutting out. We haven't had this issue on the weekends yet so far, so... What? I think we should be good. I'll give it a sec, though. Let me double check. What a fucking pain in the ass, dude. It's almost like if you just unplugged my router. That's what's going on. Why is it, though? I can't, like, see on my dashboard. I can manage my stream. Can I click that? Okay. Unfortunately, I think we don't have, like, our cool thumbnail and everything. It's hard to tell. Let me see. I haven't had this issue in years, though, so I don't know what's going on. Just give me a sec, chat. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I guess it is what it is, but I'd have to restart it again, I guess. I thought, yeah. All right, well, I guess we'll just keep going. It is what it is. What's wrong? How the hell do I know? The internet cut out. Whether it's a router issue, whether it's not Restream, it's my internet. Whether it's an issue with the lines, whether it's an issue on Optimum's back end, I don't know. So we haven't had any issues during our streams over the weekends. So usually I stream later in the day though. We had an issue once on a Sunday where the stream like just didn't work, where I had 0 bitrate. But essentially my bitrate went from 5,000 to 0 right there, and both my computers and the whole house lost internet connection. So, anyways, all right. That being said, we're going to keep playing. Hopefully the shit doesn't keep dying every 40 minutes, because that's going to ruin it. So, that being said, we'll keep moving. And hopefully we have no issues. So, you guys are sprinting ambush. All right, this is going to be a clusterfuck, though, for like when it comes to the VOD. Unfortunately, because it's split up all over the place. But whatever, this is just a test tonight. You're shooting with the Paragons. Where are you shooting? You shooting Little Peacock in the forest with his soft cover, or are you shooting the Totem Core with their soft cover with the barbed wire? Put it in the chat. And we're shooting. We gotta move. Let's keep it moving, baby. Come on. Little Peacock or the Totem Core? Little Peacock or the Totem Core, chat? It looks like, I'm just going to say you can, like, essentially see over the barrel, so you're going to be able to shoot with everything, except for the flamethrower. It looks like it's out of range. We know you're going to shoot, right? You're sprinting your ambush. Yep, the flamethrower is out of range. You're going to get 4 SMG shots at 12 inches. You got to think about that as well. We know for a fact... These guys are shooting here. I measured it. Only these 2 guys are within 12 inches of Little Peacock. They have assault, so they're hitting on 3s, Little Peacock. So you guys are hitting on 2s with this guy and 3s with everybody else. Or not, 4s. You have 1 Tesla rifle. The Tesla rifle is 18 inches. You're not within 6, so the Tesla rifle will have 1 shot. You can Tesla arc it for another shot, and that'll be hitting on 4s, and it's 1 pen for the heavy Tesla rifle. So you're going to have essentially, if you shoot at Little Peacock, you're going to have 1 SMG firing because it's the only one within 12, and the heavy Tesla. Because you can't split them. You could split the Tesla, but you can't split the SMGs, I believe. So if you want, you're going to spring your ambush so we can measure. If you want to shoot, you'll get almost every single gun. You will get every single gun except the flamethrowers, not shooting no matter what, at the totem core because they're within 12. But Little Peacock... Oh, wait. Yeah, these 2 guys are out. These 2 guys can't fire if you're shooting at Little Peacock. You'll have 2 SMGs and a Tesla firing at Little Peacock. Or you could shoot everything at the other guys. The totem core. But you gotta go quick, chat. What are we doing? I'm gonna look up the weapon stat just one more time, and then whenever I see, we're gonna pick. Where is it? Heavy Tesla rifle. 18-inch, 1 shot, plus 1 pen, Tesla Arc 1. So you'll get 1 additional shot. It'll be 2 shots at plus 1 pen. Can't shoot the totem core. The triggering unit is Gross. Ah, true. Okay, so we're shooting Gross. My bad. I forgot that that's how that works. Okay, here we go. You got 2 SMGs we'll start off with. Hitting on staying still and not being within 6. So hitting on 4s, right? Yeah, staying still, hitting on 4s. Let's see it. Oh, you get to reroll 1. Okay, so you got 3. And now you're shooting at Heinrich Gross's bodyguards. Now, oh wait, I got to think about that. What did I just roll? You're actually hitting on 5s because of advanced body armor. Did I roll 2 4s? Well, I'm pretty certain 1 was a 4, right? You guys would know. I didn't catch it though. I'm going to give it to you guys, but I think 1 was a 4. But that's on me because I'm the player with the advanced body armor. I'll let you roll them. These are going, are these 5s or 6s? 5s, I think, right? Let me see, hold on. Heinrich Gross is 5, I believe. I also should have given him the, I don't know how the timing works, but I should have given him the hard to kill. Like the first thing I did as I was activating him. With his Rift Mastery. I guess I can do it at any time while I'm activating him, so I guess I could just do it. He is 5, okay. This is where advanced body armor comes into play. Yeah, I don't remember how many, if I know there was like a 4, but I'm just gonna, it's fine. Oh, you got 1. I still get a cover save. Now, I should have done this to start, because he has the, he technically has another Rift Dice, doesn't he? If you guys allow me to, because I should have done this when I first activated him. I don't know how the order of operation works, but with his Rift Mastery, I should convert one of his, use one of his dice to give him Surging for his hard to kill. If you guys will let me do it, I forgot to do it when I activated them at the start. If you guys will let me do it, otherwise I'll take a regular cover save. You tell me. I don't know, am I supposed to do it like the first thing I activate them? Use his Rift Mastery? Because you could use it at any point in his turn, right? I believe is how Rift Mastery works. Is it like Guts where you have to do it on their turn? I believe so. Yo, what's going on, Raven Hobbies? You can surge anytime? Okay, cool. So then we'll do that. So he's got hard to kill, so he's got a hard to kill with the soft cover, I believe puts him... Isn't hard to kill with a give you a +2 to your cover save? So it'd be saving on 3s. In the soft cover, I believe is how it works. Let's roll. You guys tell me. I forget how hard to kill works. I only usually use it out in the open. Well, he rolled a 6 no matter what, so we saved. That is a pin, but Little Peacock is fearless, so that's nothing. Okay, 3 up, yep. Now, heavy Tesla rifle. Are we expending a Rift Dice? Yay or nay? You want to get 2 Tesla shots? is the question. Also, we're switching your ambush dice to fire. Now, can you guys also activate your rift dice and generate guts right now? When you switch from ambush to fire? No, you want to save it? Because if that's the case, you guys should do that right now. We should generate a point of guts with them. And then if you want to keep your Tesla rifle shot, you can put your dice back in the bag. Okay, we're just going to fire the one shot because Clove was quick with it. This is on a 4. Misses. I believe this is when now you can activate your dice to generate a point of guts. So, let's do that. Because they're triggering their ambush, they're switching to fire. So I'm assuming this is them activating? Oh no, they activated already. They activated early in the turn. Let's just say we forgot. You guys generated guts earlier. I'll give you guys that. That's my bad. You guys should have generated guts earlier. That's on me. That's on me. I'll give you guys the guts. Oh, that's on me. That's my bad. So we'll give you guys the guts right now because they were the first activation of the turn. I should have reminded you guys. That's my bad. Okay, so you guys got your guts. Little Peacock has his guts, and he has his luck. 2 points of guts. Okay, and that's that. I could put Little Peacock's dice back in the bag? I don't think so. No, well, I'm going to save it. Yeah, I'm going to save it. All right, next activation, chat. Some good shooting techs, but Little Peacock, he's tough. Oh, wait, no, now I get to shoot. Yeah, now I get to shoot, because I came on the board and I was targeting you with some schmeizes, baby. 2 shots each, hitting on 3s. Yes, because assault. You will have cover. Oh, wait, do you guys want to put your dice back in the bag? You tell me while I shoot you guys. Little Peacock, firing. Ooh, that's 2. That's 3. And these are +1 pen, so I'm looking for 5s. That is 2 cover saves that you need to make, chat. You tell me whether you guys want to hold your dice or not. I guess this determines. You can use your guts for a save here. Should be 4s unless in point blank. Thank you so much. They're 4s. I rolled 5s though, didn't I? I rolled 5s and 6s. Yeah, I rolled 5s and 6s. You're right. It should be 4s. Yeah, I rolled 5s and 6s. So these are your cover saves you guys got to make. Hold the dice. Okay. You guys putting your dice back in the bag with your guts? Or did you want to hold your, you wouldn't have known this information, but you couldn't use your guts, potentially, to save one of the dudes if they get shot and die. No, I rolled 4 attacks at the start. Yeah, I rolled 4 attacks. What do you mean? I didn't roll 5 dice. And then I rolled the 3 attacks after, which was the damage rolls. Bag the dice? Okay. So I got 2 successful damage rolls with +1 pen against the Paragons. That's how that worked. You guys are making cover saves. You need... With soft cover, you need 4s. Right? Yes. We'll re-roll that. We'll say that's cocked. Okay, you got it. Very nice. That is a pin, though. There we go. Yeah. No, I rolled the 4 dice because I got 2 5s and a 6, and then I missed one. Remember? All right. No trying to play games with me, Clove. Trying to trick me. Ah, you're one of those guys, huh? You're trying to shark me. Okay, I see. We'll keep our eye on you. Okay. Next die. Paragons are back in the bag. And you have an active dice. Thank you for the follow, Raven Hobbies. Appreciate it. You guys on Twitch can interact as well. You guys tell me what you want to do, who you want to activate or whatever. We're just taking chat recommendations. We're not picking anyone in particular. The Axis are up again. You shall feel the full fury and might of the Axis, chat. I am not holding back at all. That being said, I need to think about the fact that the Flammenspinne actually needs to be able to move on the board, so I'm doing it. The Flammenspinne is advancing with its flamethrowers. Coming in off the board, so I have 12 inches from off the board. And one pivot. Like this. Flammenspinne! Now, mind you, I usually don't do jack shit with it. And am I even within 6 inches? We shall find out. But I am attempting to fire at the paragons. I am within 6 inches. Initiate! The flamethrower! Hitting on a 5, you need to roll the hit first. It doesn't automatically happen. So on a 5, the hit happens, then we roll to determine how many hits there are, right? Isn't that how that works? It has just one flamethrower, that's it. So if I miss, and then I roll, and then we need to roll and see if it runs out of fuel. So if I roll a 1 after it, then, you know, it completely runs out. So 5 up. Hut! Ah! That's a 4. Oh, no, I'm within 6! I'm within 6! I get +2! I'm hitting on 3s. Get baited. I forgot about close quarters combat. Okay, thank God I remembered, because chat would be spamming chat. So now I need to roll to determine how many hits there are, right? It's a infantry flamethrower is just D6. Is it D6 +1 if it's vehicle mounted? Is that how that works, chat? You guys need to remind me. We got to go to flamethrower. It's been a little bit. I think I roll a D6. Let's take a look. This is a good way for all of us to learn together. It's like we're actually in the room playing Conflict. 75, 77 flamethrowers. So vehicle flamethrower. We'll just look at flamethrower rule. Oh no, this is the actual gun. Flamethrowers. So, when shooting, roll a single die as hit as normal, but if you score a hit, it's multiplied into D6 hits, D6 +1 of a case for a vehicle mounted. But now the question is, this counts as an infantry flamethrower. So does that mean, is there 2 different types of flamethrowers and I have the shitty one? But it says vehicle mounted, so it's an infantry flamethrower. There's no vehicle flamethrower, right? No. So it's a D6 +1 is the amount of flamethrower hits we're getting. Or damage rolls, I believe is what it is, right? Oh, you score a hit, it's multiplied into that many. So yeah, and then I'm just going to make that many damage rolls. Okay. D6 +1. All right, let's see. 4. Now, the pen on an infantry flamethrower is what? +1 or +2? It's +2. I'm looking for 4s. Yeah. Oh, I got 2. And I knocked over 2 guys with the dice. Now, do these ignore cover? Do you guys get cover saves? Do flamethrowers ignore cover? I get a pin. Well, remember, I automatically get a pin because I fired it, by the way. Oh, you got to make a morale test no matter what when hit with a flamethrower? Are you serious? I don't think we've ever done that. Well, you guys have a, let's see. You guys, you had a pin. Well, you got to make cover saves. Oh, ignores cover, never mind. So you guys, do you want to use a point of guts? Oh, no, you used your guts to put their dice back in the bag. I'm sorry. All right, so 2 guys die. You guys got to make a morale check. We'll take dudes with regular rifles, I'm assuming, right? We'll leave the badass looking dude. He looks cool. Wow, yeah, you got to make a morale check. Regardless of number of casualties. Okay, I've never done that before. Being lit on fire affects someone's morale. Yeah, who'd have thought? You're good. 7. It's actually an 8 you rolled with the pin. Your veterans are 10, right? Yeah. You're good. Okay, cool. But you lose 2 dudes to the Flammenspinner. Now, does the Flammenspinner run out of flamethrower ammo? Huh! No. It's good. But it does get a pin itself. And now, how many pins does the unit get that gets hit? Any firing gets 1. Any unit hit takes 1 pin because it's been hit, and a further D3 to account for unbridled terror unleashed upon it. D3 plus 1 pins. 2 pins total. So now you guys are up to 3 pins on the Paragons. Someone wanted to add a walker. All right. Now, mind you, I've gone with, that's 2 of the units. So, you guys still have Slammer Samuels, 6 Fireflies, and a freaking Jackal off the board. Next die. Turn 1, baby. Let's go. Oh, God. I'm going to have, all right, I'm going with everything, it looks like. What do I have left? I have the Totem Core and the Inexperienced guys. All right, let's go. I think I need to move the Totem Core out of the way, get them ready for a charge next turn. Because I told you I can't charge you this turn, and that's fair, just to spice it up. But if I move, then the inexperienced Volksgrenadiers can take their place around here and fire all their rifles. So that's probably the best play. Or the Volksgrenadiers can go in the forest, but they can't. And they could flank this way? Actually, that might be the right play. Yeah. Before you pull your dice out with the Paragons, I'm going to go full punish. Let's get the inexperienced boys over here. Get the inexperienced boys up in the corner. We'll go Volksgrenadiers. They get 6-inch. Puts them right on the edge of the forest. And we'll put, where's the assault rifle guy? Yeah, my assault rifle guy. Get up there, brother. With that 18-inch. Sheesh. Over there! The stupid Americans! They're trying to take our rift juice! Fire! Starting off, assault rifle. Yeah! 2 hits. Because they're hitting on 4s from assault. Looking for 6s. No, but that's a pin. And there are 11. Oh, wait, I'm inexperienced. Hold on. Inexperienced, so I'm hitting on 5s. So it was only 1 damage roll, but well, whatever. I missed. We'll say, well, I'm not even going to give you a pin. We'll see if the rifles do it. We got to remember, I never play with inexperienced dudes. Inexperienced dudes suck. Who would have thought? At shooting stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 rifles. Looking for 6s. Hey, we got a hit, though, so that is a pin. And looking for a 6 again. Now, they are stubborn, though, so they don't care about their orders, which is nice. No. All right, so we do get another pin. Do you up to 4 pins on the Paragons, chat? What's that? You wanted to use your order? You wanted to put your order dice back in the bag and go again with guts? Okay, sure. Let me just give you 4 pins first. All right, it's you, chat. That's an American order dice. What would you like to do? You have your Paragons. You have 6 Fireflies off the board over here. You have a Jackal. And you have Slammer Samuels. Now, these units have jump. There's nothing to say that you can't jump in with a unit. I will say, though, I think it's kind of fair. If you jump in with a unit, the Totem Core can charge your ass. That's what I'm going to say. That seems kind of fair to me. I don't know if we're down with that, but don't go jumping by my Totem Core and think they ain't going to charge your ass. I'm not charging your guys in the center because I forward deployed or charging anyone on this way. But if you come jumping, boy, So where do you want to go, chat? We got 6 Fireflies with a flamethrower that can jump down. We got Slammer Samuels that can, he's fast with a heavy Tesla rifle. And we have a Jackal Walker. The Jackal moves 9, right? Or no, Walkers move 12, right? If I'm not, yeah, 12. And it's got a flamethrower and an MMG. Start putting in the chat. Where do you guys want to go? What do you want to use? This is where you guys gotta... It's up to you, chat. You decide. Should I do a poll? It'll take 2 seconds. Fireflies, Jackal, Walker, Slammer. All right, poll started. Vote now, and it's on It's on YouTube. Sorry, Twitch. I can't do 2 polls at once because the poll for my YouTube is on my main keyboard right next to me, and my streaming computer where my Twitch dashboard is to do another poll is way over there. So. You can, oh yeah, you can rally, but that would, you spent your, I guess you did spend your turn putting your dice back in the bag just to rally. Something I'm saying, so. Vote now in chat. Fireflies, the Jackal Walker, or Slammer Samuels moving on to the board. Oh, I didn't, damn it, hold on. I also didn't put the, hold on, ending poll. Hold on, I'll start, I have to redo it. I forgot freaking what's it called. The, Paragons. Hold on. Jackal. All right, there we go. There's the poll. Vote now. So you can either rally with the Fireflies or with the Paragons, or you can always attempt to go with them. You can also just wait. You can run Slammer Samuels 18 inches or 16 inches because he's fast. So you can run him this way and use his company commander +4 bonus. That will negate all of the 4 pins. Just saying, bro. You got to think with your noggin, chat. What do you guys want to do? 6 Fireflies on a flamethrower. Which, moving on the board, you would get 12 inches. You're not going to get a flamethrower shot, but you will get Tesla shots. I'd rather stream. I've been streaming on Twitch for like 8 or 9 years, but I much prefer YouTube nowadays. But I still love Twitch. But I love like the community that we foster. Like we have a small group of people that watch us on Twitch, and they've been watching it for years. But there's no growth or anything like that. And it's all view bots. So everybody view bots like crazy. All right, let's see what are we doing, chat? It looks like Fireflies are winning. All right, I'm calling it. Fireflies, where are the Fireflies going, baby? Fireflies can move 18, run. They can run 18. They can fly 12 inches, or they can jump. But like I said, if you guys jump, those Totem Core are going to get your ass. If you just move on the board normally, the Totem Core, I'll say they can't charge this turn. Just as like a handicap to the Totem Core. Because they're so damn good. Some tells me we can handicap them a little and they'll be okay. Let's fly. All right. Well, put it in chat. Are we jumping or are we just are we advancing? We can't measure either. So you can advance this way. You can shoot all the Totem Core with your assault rifles. I mean, with your SMGs. 2 attacks each, +1 pen, 12 inches, which you figure 12 inches will kind of get you probably somewhere around here. And then you'll be well within range to shooting really anybody. You could jump down right here and shoot the Flammenspinne point blank on the side profile with the Teslas. But then probably get charged by the Totem Core this turn. It's almost midnight here. You're waking up at 6. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Clove. Get a good night's rest. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, I'm rolling a dice. Because if you guys don't put it, you guys don't say it, I'm rolling a dice. Odd is jump, evens is advance. Advance, evens is advance. Advance and shoot zombies. I called it, and so did Old Gamer Dad. Let's go. So we get 12-inch and shoot zombies. You got it, brother. Put you guys right around here, and we'll see if we can get the flamethrower in range. I'm not certain. Doesn't look like it. No. So we'll keep the flamethrower in the back. Get all the Teslas. Thompson. Well, we'll keep the flamethrower. It doesn't really matter because the Tesla Thompsons have more range. Well, no, we'll make sure you get all your shots in range because you got to shoot outside of an inch from that guy. Fireflies flying up. Looks like everybody's within range. 12 inches except for the flamethrower dude as usual. You guys are going to have 3, 4, 5. So that's 10 attacks at +1 pen with assault. So hitting on 4s. Or what you can do is you can do 5 attacks with the slugs +2 pen hitting on 5s. Put it in the chat. I'm going to look up the Totem Core stats because I've only used them once and I got to remember how tough they are. Are they damage 5 or are they 6 or something? I think they're 6, right? Totem Core are damage value 6. Still up. It went down for a little bit and came back. I don't know what the hell's going on. My internet's all fucked up tonight, but we're back at the moment. We're back for now. So where these fireflies here came on, they're shooting at the Totem Core. Are we using slugs? Let's use the. I'm getting. You probably want the plus. You want the 2 attacks of +1 pen, right, chat? That's what I'm just gonna call it. Because that way you're hitting on 4s. Let's try it out. You're gonna be damaging on 5s. All right, yeah. Advance. We could re-roll one as well. You got 4 hits with the +1 pen, regular profiles. Yeah, don't use the slugs. Well, you never know. You get the extra damage, right? Next turn would be better to use the slugs. You're looking for 5s. Ooh, okay. The zombies do have their soft cover save. Let's see if they can keep 2. Looking for 4s? No. 2 Totem Core down. Now, of course, at the end, we haven't activated. They have their Rift Dice. They can always, at the end of turn, for instance. We'll wait to see how many we can try and burn back. Okay. Peacock! That's right. We got little Peacock. He's on the board right here. Hiding behind a tree. Okay. Not too shabby. What happened here? We lost our... There we go. All right. Took out 2 Totem Core. The Fireflies. Not too bad. Not too bad, chat. Not too shabby. E-Slug is assault, so you don't lose the -1. Oh, really? Hold on. Is it really? I always thought that it wasn't. Yeah, okay. Then cool. It's a good thing to know. Tesla Thompsons. No, it isn't. Yeah, I am right. Tesla Thompson. Normal. 12-inch, 2 shots, +1 pen, assault. E-Slug, 6-inch, 1 shot, +2 pen, no assault. Don't be out there cheating, Jim. Don't be out there cheating now. I screw things up every time. We got Americans are up. Yep, believe me, you know how many things I've done wrong, Jim? I thought they were once per game generate guts. What else was I doing? I was giving Slammer Samuels 6 pen for his Tesla gauntlet, which was completely cheating. There's so many things I was doing wrong. But how's it going, Dixons? Hope you're doing well. All right, Americans are up, chat. You have a Jackal and Slammer Samuels left. Who would you like to use? I'm going to put a poll up. You guys got to be quick. We're only doing like minute polls at most. So you guys got to be quick here. Now, we've been having internet issues. If the stream dies, just wait a minute or two. It'll come back. I apologize. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I've never had internet issues like this in years. But something weird's going on tonight. It could be all the storm or all the weather stuff we've been having. Slammers or Jackal? Poll is up. Who are we going with? Well, that's the thing. Dixon's... Now, it does suck, right? Because theoretically, you're only getting +1 pen and you're losing like 6 shots, let's say, most of the time, right? But if you go to the rear of a vehicle, and that is what, +3 pen, a rear shot? The E-slugs are +2. So if you can just move up to the back of a vehicle, you're hitting on 3s. You have 6 dudes getting +5 pen damage rolls against the backside of a vehicle. So I've used them with E-slugs to blow up like Chiha tanks and stuff. That's something that we always forget. But like Shiburu rifles can easily, if you move up to the back of a vehicle, blow them up like it's nothing. And you may get a +1 damage roll for being in close combat with certain weapons as well. So that it goes up even more. That is something to think about, but especially against the damage value 8 stuff for sure. But for vehicles, it's good. You guys, nobody loves Slammer Samuels. I get it. All right. Well, don't forget, yeah, you can use you should use Slammers before you use the Paragons, chat. What is the Jackal doing? You guys, you have a machine gun and you have a flamethrower. Now, I'll let you jump in, but I will charge it with the Totem Core if you guys jump in. I said I wasn't going to charge turn 1, but if you guys jump, I will charge them. So let's see. I'm going to put another poll real quick. Advance or run. Now you can't charge off the board. Oh, is rear +2? Oh, okay, gotcha. So 1 with 2 shots is generally better? Yeah, rear's +2, my bad. A side profile is what, +1? I thought a side was side is +1. You don't get any benefit from the front, yeah. You can't charge from off the board, so you can either run and get close up. You can advance. A walker moves 12, I believe, this guy. You can shoot your machine gun somewhere from like here or something. Or you could jump, shoot your machine guns and flamethrowers, and I am 100% going to charge your ass with the Totem Core. Yeah, it's off the board. We have Slammer Samuels and the Jackal off the board that still need to come in. All of the Axis units are on the board. You guys have 2 more units off the board, and you have... Wait, is this... No, I still have my Totem Core dice. So you guys have Slammer Samuels and the Paragon left after this. So what are we doing with the Jackal, chat? We got the poll up now. You can either jump it, you can run or advance. But I'm telling you, if you jump it, wherever you jump down... You're going to fuck something up, but I will charge you with the Totem Core. Totem Core are fearless, too. I might even, I don't know. I'll just charge you with the Totem Core, I guess. But you guys still may win, but you can't, like, win the combat. They would just end up, like, being locked in combat and beating the crap out of each other for... Actually, I don't know if you want to charge the walker now that I think of it. Do you with the Totem Core? I don't know. They're just 1 attack each. It's not like they have anything crazy. But you add up all the hits, and then they might be able to take it out. I don't know. All right, let's see what you guys voted on. Jumping the Jackal. Okay, we're jumping the Jackal. Are we jumping here or are we jumping there? You guys tell me. I'm just going to look at the chat. So you can either, like, jump right here, right? Or you have to, yeah. The only unit that hasn't gone is the Totem Core, by the way. And I don't think they can, like, charge you. I think they can only shoot or something, right? With how that works. But you could jump over here. You could flamethrower and shoot. You're going to be -1 to hit from jumping. So you're going to be hitting on 6s, right? With the... Oh, no, because you're within 6 inches. So you're going to be hitting on 4s. Right? Because you moved. So normally you'd be at 5, but you're within 2. So that gives you the +2. So you're down to 3, but the -1 from the jump puts you back up to 4s for your hits, right? Yeah. You should be hitting on 4s because of jump. Even within 6, right? No, it's on 3s? Oh, because... Yeah, but... Oh, I guess does that just... The -1 from jump is also counts as moving, so it's just -1, so you're hitting on 3s. Is that how that works? Yeah, jump is -1. These are more rules. You gotta... I just jumped recently in the last game, 128. And it's something that's very easy to miss. If jump vehicle deployed using a run order... The firer suffers an additional -1 penalty to their hit rolls. If the jump deployed using a run order, what? How does that work? A vehicle, oh, wow, so wait, you can, how does that work? If a vehicle is using jump, if a vehicle using jump movement is on a run order, it must, if it lands in advance. So does that mean... I thought you can just land anywhere. How does this work? A vehicle using jump may only pivot once at the beginning of its full movement and then ignores all of the terrain. How the fuck does this work? Well, it says you can give them a jump order with a movement on a run or an advance, but what would be the why would you give them a run as opposed to advance? What's the difference between that? A jump vehicle moving onto the table from reserve using run or advance orders can only deploy directly to any point on the battlefield by dropping from above. The jump vehicle may not move any further in the same order if it deploys in this way. Okay. The arrival must be in open ground, and arrival may not be placed within 1 inch of enemy models. Units within 12 inches and not already received an order can react by opening fire against a jump vehicle. Yep. If the jump vehicle is using a run order, that fire suffers an additional... Oh, the firer suffers an additional... So the person firing at them... I could have swore I saw something where if any unit using jump gets -1 to their shooting, but maybe I just read that wrong. But why the hell would you give them a run? I see. Yeah, I read that wrong. So I actually played that wrong in the last game where I gave all my guys -1 because they used jump. But why the hell... Can you guys explain to me why would you just not use an advance? Why would you use a run? What's the difference? Because you can jump anywhere, right? So what is the point of... Oh, because infantry can't melee you on a run. Oh, unless they have fast, or just in general they can't infantry. So you could run with jump, meaning that you can't be charged, but then you can't shoot. I see. Because I'm like, why the hell? Okay, so I misread that altogether. I was giving myself -1 with my fireflies when I jumped. Okay, cool. So you guys will be hitting on 3s. Okay. Wow, okay, that's cool. I didn't know you could give them a run order with jump. I thought it was just... That's interesting. That's like some deep level gameplay. Like, do you want to not shoot but deny them a charge? Yeah, and if they shoot at you, they're getting -1 to their shots. Okay. Well, look, I'm assuming you guys want to light up the... Where do you want to shoot? You shooting the Totem Core, or you shooting the Flammenspinner? What are we doing here, chat? You tell me. Put it in chat. Look, we're learning how to play now together. Now, I am going to charge you with the Totem Core when I activate them, I think. Right? I think it'd be dumb not to charge you. Well, that's the thing, though, right? Because you're moving, so don't they hit on 5s? They're going to have to hit on 6s or some crap because they need fast or some shit. You should flame the walker. If you hit its D3 plus 1 pins, they have to do morale check after. Okay, I like that. So let's do machine guns into the machine guns into the Totem Core, right? And flamethrower into the Flammenspinner. We cool with that? Do you want to jump here like this, chat? So you're away from Little Peacock and all them? That almost looks better, right? If you're over here. And maybe just put you within 6. So you're not too close. It's probably the smart thing to do if I was playing. Yeah. Alright. That sounds good to me. I don't hear any obstruction in the court or whatever. So we're going to jump with an advance. Flamethrowers going into the... Oh, well, I guess technically if you shoot... Oh, it's with a flamethrower you hit the top, right? No matter what, where you are against a vehicle, I think is how that works. Right? Isn't that how that works? I believe so. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of flamethrowers here. I believe a flamethrower is a top hit, isn't it? Yes, okay, so we don't got to worry about where your positioning is. Okay. Flamethrower is going off on a 3. Let's start with the machine guns into the zombies. Hitting on 3s, hits. Now, no pen here. These are looking for 6s. Ooh, shit. It's within close combat, so no cover saves. So another Totem Core dies. We've lost a total of 2 Totem Core, but we still get to roll for them. We haven't done that yet at the end of the turn. Flamethrower, let's see it. Ooh, I told you, I roll a lot of 1s on these flamethrowers, chat. Now, do you run out of flamethrower ammo? Please, 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 1. Ah, you still have flamethrower ammo. Okay. Now you do get a pin though from firing the flamethrower, which is, you just gotta love it. The guy firing the flamethrower for a living is scared of it, which is ridiculous. But I mean, to be fair, I've seen Pacific footage, and the Marines carrying flamethrowers, they do look a little terrified at times when they're shooting that thing. All right. You did take out a Totem Core though. And unfortunately you didn't hit, so no pin there. Because you need to hit with that. They're fearless, so no pin. You got a pin from shooting. Those are deployed. Alright. Hey, it's worth a try, though. It's worth a try, chat. It's always worth a try. Charge! Well, we'll see. I don't know. I can't charge these guys. I could technically charge the Jump Walker. Because I told you guys... If you jump, I'm going to charge you with Totem Core, but I don't know if I actually want to charge them. It seems kind of not good. Well, Slammer Samuels is up. Alright, chat. Slammer Samuels has a heavy AT rifle with 18-inch. One-shot Tesla Arc. He has guts as well, but you've already... Oh, wait. You can either go with the Paragons or Slammers. I suggest going with Slammers, giving the Paragons a +4 bonus so they can negate all their pins. Because they're not going to get charged by the Totem Core. I told you I can't charge you with them this turn. So, that's what I would do, but I'm going to leave it up to you. Put it in the chat. Paragons or Slammer? Who's going to be activating? I think you should take Slammers, run him with fast, because you can't run through the forest. You could either come here, because what is he? Company Commander is a 12-inch bonus. But if you want to be within 6 for guts, I guess you could probably get right around here. Give them a guts bonus. Go with Slammers? We're going with Slammers. Now the question is, do you want them up north or do you want them down south? Because we're going to run him, I think. Because he doesn't... You can't shoot any way through... You can't shoot through your own dudes. You're not the Brits. So you would have to come over here and you'd have to shoot. Which a movement... we can't pre-measure, but 8 inches could probably get you about here. And you could shoot a heavy Tesla rifle. Looks about right. And then I think you're within range to gut your Paragons from the looks of it. I'm going to say south. This looks good to me. Let's advance him. He's got 8-inch. North? Okay, wow, we got a north. I like it. Okay, I see how it is. So then let's run him, because he can't really shoot. He literally has nowhere to shoot, so let's just run him then. 16 inches. We'll put him over here, something like that. Does that sound good? Give him cover save. And he's given a morale bonus to all of his troops. +4 as a company commander. Now he does have... Oh yeah, we have a rift dice here, I forgot. And then we technically have... Unfortunately, I have to use a German dice for this, but we have a rift dice. We have 2 rift dice for Slammer Samuels. And he's got a point of luck, and he's got a point... What, 3 guts? God damn, he's got 3 guts, I think, too. He's got freaking 3 guts, doesn't he? Yeah, but only 2 rift mastery. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to... You ran him on the board, we'll say. Because you don't have any shots. There's no reason to stay back there. Do you want to use his guts? Or do you want to save it? Somebody put it in the chat. You tell me. You folks got to be quick here. And then all that's left is the Paragons and the Totem Core. Which I'm kind of... You kind of screwed me up now. I think I have to charge the Walker, right? With the Totem Core? I think I have to. Alright, we're going to leave his guts for now. We're going to leave him. We're not going to put it back. Alright, last 2 dice, chat. Who's going? Ooh, Paragons. Right on time, Slammer Samuels showed up to give them a morale bonus. So what would you like to do? Would you like to fire? Would you like to charge? Or run? Advance? What would you guys like to do with the Paragons? Are you close enough to get the Jackal Guts dice back in the bag? You could have. Yes, you could have. But too slow. I think you were close enough. I think you technically were close enough, yeah. But you gotta be quick on the draw. Quick draw McGraw. What are you guys doing with the Paragons? You have 1 active Rift die. And you have a heavy Tesla rifle. You have a flamethrower. And you have 2 SMGs. You can advance and shoot. You guys can stay put and fire. You can charge. You have anti-tank grenades. You could charge the Flammenspinner. Hey, thank you, Tim. I need to find a way of automating it. Maybe having, like, picking somebody from chat. But it is cool to have you guys, like, just type something in. And I'm like, all right, I like the idea. I would shoot the Paragons from there to the zombies. Then use the Rift Dice to make it guts. Well, we did that already. And guts the Jackal into the bag. Yeah, so unfortunately we did that already. I could let you guys... Well, look, let's let the game go on for a little bit, all right? You guys got to be quick. Well, you guys wanted to do it, fine. We'll say Slammers put the Jackal dice back in the bag, but you guys will have to pull it after this. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Judge, I'll allow it. A little slow, but I'll allow it. But now we're going with the Paragons, all right? Because we did it after. Now, you missed that too. It's all good. I like it, though. I like the idea. Where are we firing? You're going to fire at the zombies. Okay. But unfortunately, the Jackal did block some of your dudes. So it looks like you can shoot a heavy Tesla at the Walker, I'll say, and you can shoot the assault rifles at the zombies. That's cool. You folks can always interject, but you got to be quick because otherwise we'll take forever with this stuff. So let's do a heavy Tesla, and we're going to shoot it. Why not? Expend the Rift Dice, generate another shot, and shoot it at the Flammenspinner. Let's do it. Are you within 6? Ah, you are. God damn it. All right, so you're going to be hitting on freaking 2s? Ah, okay, that's 2 hits. +1 pen. But you're adding these together because it's Tesla Arc 2. It's Tesla Arc 1. So that's going to be 1 single hit at +2? Is that how that works? With Tesla Arc 1? And we hit with both? Yeah, right? We add them up together? Yes. And this is a damage value... What? Is this 8, the Flammenspinner? So you can get a glance on a 6? Am I doing this correct? I think so. I'm like trying to think about like streaming and like playing this all at once. Flammenspinner, damage value 8. So yeah, I believe the Tesla Arc you hit with both shots. So that's going to be, you add the pen together. That's +2 pen against the front armor. It's damage value 8. You're looking for a 6 to glance. No, but that is a pin. And now we're going to fire 2 assault rifles, or SMGs. Not within 6 from the looks of it. No. At the Totem Core. This is turn 1, by the way. You can reroll 1. Nope. So these 3, and you're looking for 6s again. Oh, that's 1. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. X gonna give it to you. So that's 4 Totem Core down, but they still get to use the Rift Dice and activate. And I could use that at any point, by the way. It's not when they activate. Regenerate Totem Core. Okay. Oh, wait. My God. We didn't even do an order test. For the love of God, chat. You're trying to cook dinner? I know. I have a burger up here. I haven't even eaten yet. I brought it up here. Mind you, 4 pins... +4 from Slammer Samuels. They're looking for a 10. If they roll an 11, all of that meant nothing. Oh, thank God. But I didn't even realize they have -1 to shoot. But they rolled... It's good. They're within 6. It's fine. Too much stuff to remember, dude. Holy cow. All right. The Walker's Dice is back in the bag. It's in there. We got 2 dice. You can't see it, but there's 2 dice. So... For the love of Mork, possibly Gork, leave the Totem Core alone. But now is their time, brothers. Rise up! Tiki's terrors! How does it work? We talked about this and Morty and talked about it. All right, let's go over it, chat. This is another Warlord thing that they need to talk about. This is like a frequently asked questions thing, all right? As it's written, am I allowed to generate more Totem Core and then charge? Because if we look, Tide Totin Urakenshire Wielda, the dead rise again. At any time, the squad can opt to exhaust a Rift Die to return D6 Totem Core models to the unit previously removed as casualties. Returning models must be placed in the formation with them. You cannot use this while engaged in close quarters combat. Models cannot be placed. Models which cannot be placed or lost. A Totem Core may not exceed its starting number of models in this ability. Now, here's the main important thing. You're going to use a Rift Dice. At any time, the squad can opt to exhaust a Rift Dice to return D6. But, exhausted penalty may not be giving run orders if it's exhausted, including for the purpose of making an assault. So I guess the idea is you declare that you're charging with an active Rift Dice. Then, since you've gotten into your charge, you've already given, or you've already, whenever you just need to order them, because it says cannot be given an order. But this is the sort of thing, it feels like they don't want you to do this. But the way it's written, you can do it. Now, I don't know. I think Mordian said he was not going to do it that way. We'll do it, because that's how it's written. But I think in the most recent video we filmed, which is coming out Wednesday, Axis versus Axis, I specifically didn't do it. Because Rev was telling me Mordian doesn't, he talked about it and he doesn't do it that way or something. I don't know. So you know what? I'll have you guys vote in the chat. Do the totem cord get to use it and then charge or not? It's up to you. We'll do a poll. I know the way it's written, word as written, rules as written. It's bad form. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to let you guys vote. Yes or no. No will be no, we can regenerate after. Yes will be yes. It's written as you can regenerate after you charge. So it's up to you. Yes or no? You vote, chat. Right in the poll. I also forgot to have a freaking burger up here, dude. So let me like mute my mic and eat a burger real quick. Also, what's going on, Jenny Brats? We're playing US versus Axis, and the chat is controlling the US, and I'm playing the Axis. Yeah, I mean, if we're comparing freaking the Bears, you know what I mean? Oh, they said... Yeah, they said you can't do it in Melee, but the idea is you give them the order. You don't need to execute the order right then. You use your surging dice, or use your dice to generate, and then you execute your order. Because it says at any time. Mordian also reminds people that units are on ambush and have recce. I think it's a British thing. Yep. Because the way it's written is, at any time you can do it. They just can't do it in Melee. And they're also not allowed to be given a run order if they have an exhausted die. So you give them the order, then you exhaust their die, then you charge. It's kind of like, I don't know. You know, that's why I'm asking you guys what you want to do. Sleepy, work a 12, working another in tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully you're making some good money or something. Yeah, that's what I mean, Tim. This isn't like Warhammer 40k for sure. So, yeah, it's not a big deal here, but I just want to see how you guys want to handle it too, you know? I think in our games, I'm not going to do it. That's what I've already done. We played a game on Thursday or something, or Wednesday. I forgot when Rev came, but we didn't do it. So I specifically was like, no, I'm not going to do it because it seems like it's kind of cheat. It just seems like they, from the way other things work, they don't want you to do it. But I don't know. Some of the way Warlord writes their rules is not very well written. I love Warlord, but I will criticize them. The way their rule book, I mean, the way their rules are written at times is very confusing for certain stuff. Your Wolf Scouts? Are we talking about for Konflikt, or is this for Warhammer, or like Space Wolves? What do you mean Wolf Scouts? Sounds badass, though. Alright. Let's see, what do you guys vote on? Yes? Okay. We will do it. I asked you guys what you wanted to do. You got it. For Space Wolves Scout Team? Oh, okay, very cool. Space Marine Scouts, hell yeah. I bought the Kill Team Scouts box. Nice box. I think there's an issue with jump fly and if flak pinto weapons get full shots if on a vehicle. If walkers jumping. Oh yeah, it's something I didn't even think about. The older books were almost the latest books are the best. Yeah, well that's the thing. Even in Bolt Action, we got the Bolt Action 3rd edition. Some of the stuff we're like, dude, what the hell? I don't understand how to read this. My simpleton American brain, I can't understand what the hell they want me to do here with this ruling. I'll have to check it out. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give them a run order. We're going to use their Rift Dice. We're going to roll. How many do they get back? They get 2 Totem Core back. Now they are going to charge the Jump Walker. Now, we got to look this up, chat. So, I mean, they only get 8-inch charge as well, but they're going to get in, stay an inch away from... I'll give him his little pin up there. They're fearless, so no pins. Now, you jumped. I know when you move with a walker, you get less to hit. So do they... Excuse me. In melee, do they... attacking a vehicle or a walker? Tank fear, but they're fearless, so that doesn't matter, right? If I'm not wrong. It's assaulting a walker, right? Infantry assaulting vehicles. Tank fear. Yep, we have fearless, so that doesn't matter. Too fast to attack. If it was displaying a run order, yep, they can't attack it unless they have flight or fast, and then I think they only hit in 5 or 6s, right? Infantry assaulting walkers. The walker gets to make its attacks. Oh, doesn't it get auto hits? Oh, hitting on 6 is when it moves, right? So it has an advance roll, right? This might not go good. Yeah, walker makes 1 attack per functional arm. Wait. 1 attack per functional arm, 1 attack per pair of legs. Yes, for a maximum total of 4 attacks. Okay. Yep, pen value for 2 on the legs, 4. And when it comes to hitting them, I don't think... Do they get the -1 to hit against this? No, right? Close quarters attacks versus vehicles. Once the vehicle has made any reaction fire, which you can't... You are inside 6. Survive an infantry. Get to hit. If the vehicle is down, fire ambush. 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, on advance, it gets 6s. Okay. Unless they have a faster assault. Okay, so they are hitting on 6s. So first thing, you guys are going to hit first. Okay. So you have 2 arms and you have 2 legs. So you're going to get 1 leg attack at +2 pen, or it's just going to be automatic damage roll. I don't think you actually need to roll to hit. It's only when they charge, right? Or do you hit first? Do they need hits? No, I thought we talked about this before. Is it when they charge, they don't have to roll their hits? I thought when they get charged, they automatically get to do the damage rolls, right? Walker makes 1 attack. These hit automatically attack. Yeah. Yeah, just the damage rolls. Yeah, no. It's only when they assault, when the mech assaults, they have to roll to hit. When the infantry assaults the mechs, they get auto damage rolls. So we're going to start off with 1 leg roll at +2 pen, looking for a 4. Kills the totem core. God damn it. They don't have hard to kill, right? I don't think so. 2 arm attacks at +4. Looking for 2s. Aha! It's 1. There's a 1 in there. No, my Flamen Spinner explodes. Alright, this is... So we lose another Totem Core. Now, the Walker has made its automatic hits. And the Totem Core get to now fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Totem Core. They don't have... I don't think they have tough fighters, right? I'm going to double check. Oh, they do have tough fighters, so they get 2 attacks each. Okay, so 10 attacks. Let's go. Hitting on 6s, though. Each successful hit, we're going to add up. And that'll be a damage. It'll add up into a damage roll, I believe is how this works. Alright. Need some room here. We don't need to kill, just need to stun with the Totem Core. Very true. Very true. I need somewhere to roll this. Let's... There's like no room, so let's do it over here, I guess. Ah, no successful hits. Unfortunately. A lot of 5s. Damn, a lot of 5s. Okay. That being said, now we're locked. We fight, right? Aren't 8 in combat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What did I roll? Did I roll 9 dice? Or did I roll 10? Oh, I rolled 10. My bad, my bad. Well, nothing happened anyway. Well, thank you for reminding me, though. Now we're going to fight. Oh, wait, no. 8 would be 16 attacks, right? So I need to roll 6 more attacks. Because I rolled 10. Holy shit. Yeah. No. You're absolutely right. I'm freaking losing my mind right now. Right? 8 tough fighters, 2 attacks each, 16 attacks. I rolled 10, so I need 6 more attacks. Hey, we got a 6. That's a hit. It's not enough to damage them, but that is enough for a hit, whatever that does. Right? Because 1 hit. So what? That would be 1 hit at +1 pen, right? So we would need a minimum... This Walker's what? Damage value 7 or 8? Can we actually damage it with 1 hit? Nah, right? Jackal... Is it 7 or 8, a Jackal? It's 8, right? It's got to be 8. Yeah, it's 8. So that's not enough to actually damage it, right? Because you add up each hit is 1 pen. So if we got 2 hits, for instance, there, then that would be +2 pen damage roll we could glance on a 6, correct? I believe so. Okay. Now, that being said, this is where the real fun part happens. They're still in combat, and now the Jackal gets to make 2 leg attacks. Or no, 1 leg attack and 2 arm attacks, and the Totem Core will fight at the same exact time. So, 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, and we need some dice, other dice, for the Jackal, which I should have some colored dice we can use. The red dice will be the leg, and the swirly dice will be the arms. Alright, here we go. Let's just roll it over here in the forest area. Let's move the forest stuff. We're not going over there for any reason. If advanced, hitting on 6s. Okay. Well, he advanced, so he's hitting on 6s. Everybody's hitting on 6s here. They only have pen on surge dice. I believe so. I think they get +1 pen on surging, and they're exhausted right now. Well, everybody's hitting on 6s. Ooh. Ooh. So that is... Oh, wait. Is it, though? What does the Jackal hit on? What does the Jackal hit on? It did advance. But no, what does the Jackal... The Jackal hits normally, doesn't it? Jackal hits on 4s. I don't know why I thought that was going to get a +6. It did advance with a jump, but is it... We also got 1, 2, 3 hits with the Totem Core. What's the Jackal hitting on? We got a 6, a 3, and a 1, so I think it only got 1 hit anyways. Walkers versus infantry. Each hit on a 4, 5, or 6. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the walker got 1 hit. The totem core got 3. So that's going to be a +3 pen damage roll. And the walker still needs to damage the totem core, if I'm not wrong, right? Yes, mech should hit normal. Sorry, Jenny. Sorry. This is the leg though. So no, this is the leg. So +2 pen, looking for a 4. Takes out a totem core, and now we have 1 damage roll at +3, right? So this is going to be +3 pen because it's 3 hits added up. So +3 pen. I don't think you add an additional, right? It's just the 3, how many hits you get. So +3 pen against the walker. You need a 5 to glance, I believe. No, okay. We got a 2 there. I believe that's how that works. Just 3, yep. Okay, so another totem core dies, and they are locked in combat. So yes, and now I've locked you guys in combat, and guess what dice you have in the bag? Guess what dice you have in the bag, chat? That's right. 1 dice left. And look who it is. It's Mr. Walker. Now, the pins don't matter, right? Yeah, pins are only for firing. So what would you like to do with the walker now? Are you going to assault my totem core? We're locked in combat, so I guess you could run away, I guess, or something? I don't know how this works. What do you guys want to do? There are 7 totem core in combat now with you, and you have your dice for the jackal. I guess you could... Can you fire? You can shoot, right? Can you just shoot your guns? Or no? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Every time we do this, everything always dies. We never have anything left, usually. In close combat, no one has to roll to hit. Every roll is damage. Yes, you're right. I wasn't doing the hits. I was doing damage rolls. But in my mind, it's like hitting because I'm trying to see how many damage rolls I get to add up to a vehicle damage roll. Yes, I may be saying hit, but you get the idea. Yep. Though the walker does need to hit. It says the walker needs to hit. But I guess... Wait, does the walker then... It still needs to hit and do a damage roll, so that's different. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, while the actual way the game works is pretty easy, it is somewhat fucking complicated when you get into the nitty-gritty of the rules. It really is. Are you able to advance through them to hit them with the legs and arms and then use the flamethrower against the walker? Or can you not advance when you're locked in combat? I don't think you can. I think when you're locked in combat, that's that. Let's take a look. Would it be retreat or something? I think once you're locked in combat, that's how combat is. It's like you're just locked in combat till it's done with. But you tell me, can we do that? Close quarters. Units locked in combat. Units, while locked in combat, can only shoot if they move away first. See below. Vehicles that are issued an order while locked in close quarters with any other unit can move freely. Infantry that are issued an order while locked in close quarters with a vehicle can move away freely. Infantry with the flight special rule can move away freely unless they have the flight. In any other situation, units may not move away from close quarters but may voluntarily flee after 2 rounds of close quarters have been fought. If they do so, they immediately count as being destroyed. So infantry that are issued an order while locked in combat. Vehicles that are issued an order while locked in combat with any other unit can move freely away. Yes, so you can. Shooting into an... yeah. Walkers can walk out of combat if they don't have an order dice. Yes, so you want to move out... or move through them, which you're going to get your attacks, right? But I don't know if that counts as you getting your free, like, moving through them attacks. But anyways, you can advance through them like this, turn around, and then flamethrower them and shoot them. Is that what you guys want to do? Is that what you're talking about? I just reached the cinematic tabletop rule video whenever I get into the situation. Yeah, Jenny, he makes some great videos for that in particular. Vehicles don't be locked in combat except by other vehicles. You telling me if a bunch of bears charge a walker and they just get locked in they don't keep fighting as they go? That's how we've always played it. You do get the melee from walking through them. Oh, flame the walker. I see. Okay. So you can come this way then, we'll say, because you can't go through that barbed wire. We said it's impassable. And then what you could do is you could shoot your MMGs at the totem core. Well, you will say you get your, you walk through them attack hits or whatever, right? Or auto hits, I think it is. We got to take a look. And then flamethrower this. Okay, that works. They keep fighting until the vehicle gets an order die. Ah, okay. So it's usually just the situation is the vehicle went and then it gets charged and they keep fighting for the rest of the turn until it ends is how it always ends up for us. Okay, so now when you walk through a unit, let's go over this again. Assault move, right? Or you just advance through them. Do you have to roll to hit or do you get automatic damage? I forget. That unit must... Oh, we got to make a morale check. But we no morale check, fearless, so we're good. It makes his close quarter strikes against it. The walker then completes his move. So you've moved. We got to resolve your melee attack first before we do anything else. Walkers can make one attack up to a maximum. So in case if it passes there yet, the walker will choose strikes. Each attack hits on a 4+. Note that. Is this automatic hits or are we hitting or do you have to roll to hit with this? There's too much shit going on in my brain right now to try and remember all this. That's what I'm looking up right now. Fuck. We got to roll to hit, right? Auto hits? Okay, auto hits it is. Let's do it. The red one, this red one is the leg. Oh, fuck. Okay, so the arms get 2s, and the leg gets a 6, so they auto hit, so kills 3 totem core. God damn it. And we'll say you're outside. You didn't want to end in combat, obviously. You can't. You had to move, right? So, yeah. So, kills 3 totem core. Boo! Not Tiki's Terrors. 2 dice. Pen 4 for arms. Yep. 1 for leg. Yep. And you killed 3 there, so that was pretty damn good. And now flamethrower. Yep, and the MMG. But we got flamethrower first into the walker. With a 5, does hit. Now, wait, you do, fuck. You do have a pin. But Slammer Samuels. Regular walker damage is 9. 1 pin. Goes to 8. Slammer Samuels gives a +4 bonus to 11. I think 11's good, right? Yes, thank God. Oh my God, I forgot to roll your order test first. Right? 9 is regular. -1 from the pin goes to 8. We rolled an 11. But +4 bonus from Slammer Samuels takes that 8 up to a 11's good then. Okay. Thank God. Okay. We are rolling. You got a pin. You passed it. Take the pin away. You hit on a 4. Okay. And Now we are rolling to see how many damage rolls you get. This is against the top armor of the walker. So it's going to be D6 plus 1 infantry flamethrower hits. 2 infantry flamethrower hits. 2 hits at plus 2. Because it's vehicle mounted, it's plus 1. If I'm not wrong. Right? So it's 2. At plus 2. Top armor. Top armor is what? Is it plus 2 pen for top armor or plus 1? Fuck, dude. There's so many rules. I really wish there was, like, a little bit more extra stuff in the back here. Top armor is plus 1. Okay. So it's a plus 3 damage roll. You get 2 plus 3 damage rolls. Damage value 8. 5s will glance. Ooh. 3 and a 4. 3 and a 4. But you will apply D3 plus 1 pins to the walker, and you get a pin yourself. Yep, top is plus 1, and the plus 2 from the flamethrower, so you would have needed 5, so you got a 4 and a 3, but D3 plus 1 pins. So that's 2 extra pins against the Flammenspinne, and you got to pin yourself, so 4 pins. Okay, okay, we got there, chat. We got there. We're learning how to play. We're learning how to play. Now, I will say, what do you call it? Tiki's tires got screwed up. Maybe I shouldn't have infiltrated them, and I should have just ran them on the board. Yeah, that's alright. They're causing terror. That is the end of the turn. Oh, then instant morale check. Yep, fearless. Fearless, baby. Oh, no, the walker. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Whoo! With a 3, they're good. Because with 4 pins, that puts them up to 7. But they're good. They're good. Because they're regular, they need 9. Okay. Yes. So that is the end of turn 1. We need to roll some rift dice. And yes. This is the... Yes, surging! Gentlemen, I may not have a brain, but I have a plan. Oh, ho, ho, everything surging! I just rolled 3 surging dice in a row. Holy shit. Oh my god. You have to get going. Well, hey, Jim, thanks for hanging out. I don't think we're going to play a full 6 turns of this. Something tells me the Americans they're actually going to kick some ass here. But this is kind of a test. We're trying to figure out how to do this. Something that we can do on like Saturdays or Sundays or something. So I appreciate everyone kind of taking part in this and hanging out and giving me some help with this. Because we're trying to figure out how we can essentially play Conflict with chat or play some war games with chat. So all the pins, yes, you're right. They become fearless when they're surging, and they automatically lose their pins. Very true, good sir. Thank you for handing out, Jim. Appreciate it. It's a go turn. Yeah, this is go turn. This is go turn for sure. Okay. That being said, we got to put the dice back in the bag. Everybody's used their dice. Yep. Fucking Little Peacock's like, no! I did use Little Peacock's Rift Mastery to give him hard to kill, so they still have hard to kill. Put everyone's order dice back in the bag. Now, what I would really love to do is be able to... what do you call it? Be able to... I don't know what the hell I was going to say. I forgot. Oh, have a way of this being more like... I would like to figure out a way of just making it easier. But I think it's working out. Like, you guys are just overall saying, yeah, that works. Let's do this or whatever, you know? It's working out now. It works good. Okay, we'll put the dice back in the bag. And You know what? I think we'll probably end up going to like turn 3 or something, because something will tell me that you guys are gonna fuck shit up right now. You guys are gonna screw stuff up. Yeah, Jim, thanks for handing out, brother. Appreciate it. This dice is a what do you call it? Dice, by the way. It's a rift dice, because I just don't have enough. I need to order more. But okay, we got all the dice back in the bag. There's guts. Everybody's used their guts. Holy cow! Surging, surging, surging. And yep. All right. Let's let her rip. Start a turn 2. Wait, is it time? Maybe we'll take a quick bathroom break before we get started. I gotta pee real quick, so just give me 2 minutes. Because this is gonna be this is gonna be the turn where I think the game gets decided here, chat. Let's see too. It's equal amount of order dice, so it's whoever's dice gets pulled out first. Let me go. I'm gonna go grab another drink, and then we'll see who's starting off for turn 2, chat. Let's swap the music real quick. A fun idea, dude. I've been wanting to do this. You know what I mean? So yeah, good. You can make a coffee. Yeah, take a stretch break. Every hour or so, I like taking a quick little break, stretching my back too, because I gotta. Unfortunately, I have like scoliosis and mitosis, whatever my spine curves front and back. It's not super bad, but you can see it's somewhat noticeable. But I've had back issues since I was like in freaking elementary school. I was throwing my back out in middle school. That's how bad it was. But so that being said, I like to stand up and stretch and things like that. So we'll just throw on some safe music so I won't get copy striked. And then when we get back, maybe we try out the Command and Conquer stuff. Because this is going to be go turn, so we'll see who gets the first dice, chat. But we're going to take a quick little break. And American tunes? Okay. I like it. What do we got here? I don't think it's long enough, but I got something for you, baby. Good old Stars and Stripes. Okay, and I got it on repeat. I'll be back in a minute, but I'll be back within 3 minutes. Let's go, Slam! back. Yeah, scoliosis sucks. On the Warlord gaming style, I found the team to be very much focused on having a good game and telling a narrative rather than beating your opponent. It might be a bird thing. And that's what I love about K47. But there is something to be said about having a little clarity in the rules. I think it's just we need another FAQ for a couple things. But I think that's funny. As we as Americans, are we more competitive in nature? Now, me and Rev don't play. We don't play Conflict in a very competitive way, as you've seen. It's one thing to try and have a somewhat balanced game where so nobody, Rev doesn't bring 15 bears, but yeah, that is funny to think about it. And I don't necessarily like playing Conflict like a competitive game, but I think they just needed to clarify a couple things with FAQs is all. Like, I love everything about Conflict. There's only a couple things that annoy me, and that's some of the way some of the rules are written. And I think, I just hate the bears. I hate the bears so much. I have nightmares about what the Ursus Infantry Commissar Drugov has done to me. But I love this game so much. Turn 1! A turn 2! Let's go. No! US are up first. The music willed it. You guys willed it with the goddamn stars and stripes. Now, mind you, with bolt action and, Conflict, if you go play bolt action here in the US, I feel like a lot of folks will play narrative. Most folks will play it narratively. So, hold on, wait. I'm going to get some different music going here in a sec for you guys. Hopefully I don't get copy strike for this, but the Command and Conquer OST sounds freaking sick. I mean, the stream's already screwed anyway, so... Yeah, what are we doing, chat? I'm gonna put a poll. This is important. We're gonna go with a poll. Hell yeah, dude. This soundtrack kicks ass. So, we have the Jackal, Walker, we have the Paragons, Slammers, and we have the Fireflies. Who's going first, chat? Vote now in the poll. And then think about what the unit's going to do. The Walker has 1 pin. The Paragons have 2 surging die because they're absolute freaks of nature. Slammer Samuels has all of his guts and his luck, and he has 2 active rift die. That's his rift die right there, even though it's an Axis die. Don't worry about that. And Fireflies have an active die. The Walker can definitely do close combat. So vote now. The Paragons, let's see, with surging die, they get fearless. They have all have close combat weapons. There's a flamethrower as well. The Totem Corps have surging. Little Peacock is over on the right here, and he has his 2 guts, his 1 point of luck, and he also has hard to kill. He has a surging die. Now, Little Peacock, Heinrich Gross, has a special ability where he can get all the other units can go, like the Totem Corps can charge or can fight. Or let's say these Totem Corps had guns, or the Volksgrenadiers can shoot, this can shoot, and then he can use his special ability to make them shoot again. So I've seen you've lost a lot of different cards to OSTs. I saw you say I saw you using that same joke in Mordian's chat. But you lost your V card to this one. Nice. Hell yeah. Ooh, a Slammer Snap too? Jeez, that's kind of crazy. All right, we're going to close the poll here in a sec. It's up to you, chat. It was a long night. Okay, gotcha. A lot of songs were played that night. Okay. All right, I'm going to close the poll. Everybody goes, that is true. But from the looks of it, looks like the Paragons won. So, The Paragons with 75% are the winners, chat. Paragons into Totem Core to stop them from responding. Jenny was the first one that said something. Now, we can shoot them or we can charge them. You have an infantry flamethrower, you have a heavy Tesla rifle that has an assault profile with 2 shots plus 1 pen, and you have 2 SMGs. Or you could charge them with 2 attacks each plus 1 pen, so you'll get 8 attacks plus 1 pen. So taking the Totem Cores out on 5, and the Totem Cores would have 8 attacks, no pen, taking Paragons on 6. But fearless on both, so it's just going to be an ongoing fight till whoever dies. All good choices. They cannot respawn in close quarters, that is right. But before you charge them or shoot them, I will be activating their surge die, ticking it down to active at any time I can do this, and I am going to restore Totem Core. So think about that. I can do it after you declare your run order, or I can do it right after you declare your fire order. So let's do it. I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Fire or charge? Even though it's a run order, I always say charge. Charge! All right, well, you got a minute up on the poll. It's up to you. I think no matter what, I'm going to do my dice right now. Just to be safe. Let's see what happens. Because I can do it at any time. Fuck! I got a 1! Wait, Rev always says if you can balance another dice on it. All right. I got 1 Totem Core back. Is that once per turn, or can I do that again? At any time, the squad can opt to do it. Returning. I can do it again. It doesn't say I can't do it once per turn. Oh, thanks, Tim. Yeah. Yeah, don't roll a 1. You jinxed me. That's like, I stopped doing it to Rev, because every time Rev would do damage rolls on my tanks, I'm like, just don't roll a 1. I'm doing it again. Gamba, come on, baby. Give me a 6. You son of a bitch! Fucking Totem Core are tired. Alright. God damn it. Damn it, Tim! Alright, we're charging. Fucking charge, goddammit. Get in there, you fucking assholes. Go, 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 go! Alright. God damn it. Alright, well now, haha! I have 6 Totem Core, so I have 12 attacks versus your 8 at plus 1 pen. Yeah, you think you're a hotshot, chat, huh? You think you're gonna win this? Oh, wait, I actually have American dice. I forgot, we gotta roll at the same time, don't we? Shout out to Rev for buying me American dice for my birthday, which is at the end of December. Except the Warlord dice are so freaking small and they're so glossy, so I hate using them for videos. But they are cool. But I wish Warlord gave us normal size dice. I guess because the order dice. I like my old man dice. It's easier to see while editing. Okay, what is this? 6. Whoa, I have 12 attacks with Totem Core, right? Yeah. No, not 8. Not 8. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Didn't I have 4 Totem Core? Didn't I bring back 2? Did I not add another one? Or did I have 3 Totem Core and I added 2? I only see 5 there. So unless I forgot to add them, I'm just going to add one more set of 2 dice. Do you guys remember? I thought I had 4 Totem Core, right? Didn't I mention I had 4 Totem Core? Did I forget to add one? Add another? Okay, yeah, I think I forgot to add one because I rolled a 1 and I got all upset about it. Okay. All right. I forgot, right? Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so 12 attacks from the Totem Core versus the 8, but you guys are looking for 5s. I'm looking for 6s. Everybody's fearless, so nobody cares about what happens. So here we go. Ooh, you got 3 6s. You need 5s, but still. Okay, so you kill 3 Totem Core, but the Totem Core kill 2 Paragons with 6s. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. But you kill 3 and we fight again. You can use at any point. Did you guys want to generate guts to try and save a Totem Core? I say you should probably do that. Before you activated them, you generated a point of guts. Would you like to attempt to save one of them on a 6? Or do you want to wait? You want to try and save one on a 6? Yeah. So we'll generate a guts. We'll use a guts. You son of a bitch! So you only lose 1 Totem Core. Or you only lose 1 guy. And I lose 3. God damn it! You know how many times I've actually rolled 6s on gut rolls in videos recently? Is a lot. Roberta Wells did it. Little Peacock did it in the video that's coming out Wednesday. I actually roll a lot of 6s on guts rolls, believe it or not. Surprising. And I think you don't use the guts until if you don't pass the roll, right? Or no, we spent the guts to plus the roll. Yeah. That's what we did. All right, so we have 3 Paragons fighting again, and then we're locked in combat. But if you guys are able to kill all of my Totem Core, you need 3 6s here. If you can get that, then, yeah. That's going to be pretty bad for me. USA! USA! Yo, what's going on, Chris? Did that not work or what? Oh, dude, the American dice are rolling so hot. No! 3 6s. Wow, dude. All right, so for the first couple games, these dice only rolled 1s and 2s. I think Rev sabotaged me for our battle reports, but they're starting to warm up. Now they're turning into the Soviet dice on Rev's Red Soviet dice. But we did kill 1 Paragons. So 1 Paragon does die, but all of the Totem Core are wiped out. After an unfortunate rolls. Oh, we need 5s. Yeah, you killed them all anyway. You killed them all. You got 3 6s. There's only 3 Totem Core, so... They're gone. You got them. Oh, wait, there's 4 Totem Core. Did you guys get a 5? No, you had like 1s and 2s, right? Yeah. So there's 1 Totem Core left. Right? You guys didn't get a 4 or 5. I think you had 1s and 2s, right? But one of the... I'm going to leave the Heavy Tesla, and I'm going to leave the Infantry Flamethrower for you guys. And now we're locked in combat. Okay. Yeah, just 3 6s. Okay. So now we're locked in combat. So now we move to the next activation, and we continue fighting. Both fearless. 1 Totem Core and 1 Paragon over here. All right. Well, U.S. is doing pretty good. Hey, 20 is 20. Return to combat after next dice? Yes. Okay, well, US are up again. You know, this is the thing about order dice, dude. It's, like, so crazy at times. It's so funny on turn 1 with order dice. Like, Rev will end up putting all of his stuff out there, and he doesn't want to, and I get to shoot it. But then, like, later on in the game, I get all the order dice, and then he gets to go with all of his units. So, like, the order dice dynamic of this game is so crazy. It adds RNG, which is wild. Slammers? Yeah, I'm going to let you guys vote. Now, this is a very good point. You can snap 2 with Slammers, go with the Fireflies, Slammer Samuels, and the Mech. Right? Because you need to be within... Wait, what do you need to be within? 6 inches for Slammers? I don't know if you're within 6 right now. Because company commanders don't get a 12-inch snap 2, do they? If they do, then that's what you're doing. But I'm going to put a poll out right now for you guys. If they get a 12-inch snap 2, which they might, then you're good to go. You might be within 6. I don't think so, though. All right, polls up. Jackals, Slammers Snap 2. Hey, when is the new book with Wells in it coming out? Slammers All the Way. I believe the new book is coming out. Let's see. I know Morty and Orty looked at the whole thing. I know Barefoot Miniatures put out a video on it, which I still haven't watched. I gotta watch Barefoot Miniatures video. Let's take a look, though. Whoa! We got new products. Look at this. Okay. I like them. 64 though is a little pricey, dude. I got the ruins that came with the kits that look nice, but we have a 3D printer. I guess if you don't have a 3D printer, it ain't bad. Does this come with 2 of them or 1? Just 1, right? Yeah. Well, you can't blame them. They gotta make some money, but that's a little pricey. The Festoon Europa, though. Here we go. This comes out pre-order February 6th. Pre-order your copy before February 6th to receive this incredible artwork. I don't know. I'm guessing February 6th. Maybe it comes out because it says pre-order. Due to release March 26th. Okay, so at some point this month. Yep. Rev bought. I think Rev got this. What did Rev order? I think he ordered. It comes with like the Festoon Europa thing, where it came with like Totem Core, the dude, and the zombies. This guy. It was like a bundle they had available, but it comes with the book, this guy, some zombies, and the walkers. So, is it this? No, right? No, this is the starter army. I don't know if it's available anymore, but there was a bundle you could buy. That's what he got. You prefer fish tank terrain? Hell yeah, Jenny. There we go. Oh, when compared to 40K, hell yeah, of course. I'm just broke as fuck. This is what we got. Shout out to Rev. He just printed these up, and I airbrushed them. And we have a 4-story that I got to paint. So thank God we got a Bamboo A1. Of course, compared to Warhammer. But I don't even think about Warhammer anymore. Screw GW. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them, bro. And I love Mordian, but there's so much beef going on in his streams. I don't give a shit about Warhammer anymore. Like Konflikt has taken over my life, so what do you call it? I forgot. Yes, compared to the evil company GW, of course, yeah. That is always true. 100%. Mr. Bratz likes the paint terrain. Yeah, I like the paint terrain too. It's fun. These are 3D. These are all handmade. I handmade all this. I made the mat. Made these. These are 3D printed and whatnot. But I love making terrain myself. Is it like Konflikt? Nah. Don't worry about it. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh, though. It sucks. All right. What did you guys vote on? Let's see. I love Warhammer too. Don't get me wrong. It's just this game has completely taken over our has completely taken over for us. Building terrain. Oh, dude, I put it in the basement. Hold on, I'll show you guys a photo. Check this out. I'll leak it. We were going to use it today, but it literally takes up the entire table. I was going to use it today, but you wouldn't be able to see half the board, so I'll show you guys right now. Check this out. My buddy found this, by the way, is like literally 2.5 foot long. It's massive. It's bigger than like the table. But my buddy found this on the side of the road. It's like a freaking military. It's like a toy, but it's like a 2.5 foot long like airplane, like one of those cargo jet planes or something. You know, I forgot the name of these things in the military. But he found this on the side of the road, so he took it and he like threw it on cardboard, and like plastered a bunch of shit to it, and then he moved. He's like, hey, you want to keep this? I'm like, sure. So I painted it, and I flocked it. I added grass. I added jungle stuff. So this thing is going to be like a centerpiece, but I have nowhere to put it. It's so freaking big. Yeah, an old yeah, it's a G.I. Joe toy. It used to light up and everything. The C-130, that's the name of it. There you go. So he found that on the side of the road. I'm like, dude, do not throw that away. Do not throw that away. Yeah, he hammers GW any chance he gets, but he loves Warlord. Tim, a.k.a. Mordian, has his nose so far up Warlord's ass. You know what, though? Like, I'm all for it. Like, I think there's a difference, though, between, like, I think he just genuinely enjoys Warlord. It's a much better company and everything they do. Like, you can't, and I'm all for it, you know? So if that's considered, I don't think he's, like, kissing their ass all the time, and like he'll still say stuff that he doesn't like or whatever, but I think the company is just 15 million times better than GW that it's so much harder not to like anything Warlord does than compared to GW. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, but you know, I think like Warlord just wins in every way compared to GW that it's so hard not to kiss their ass compared to like when you just look at what GW does all the time and how they've just, it's like Wizards of the Coast and or like Hasbro and how they've handled Magic the Gathering. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's the thing. And I'm sure there's folks at GW that absolutely love Warhammer and all that, but it's just gotten so large to the point to where it's like, you know, and I'm the sort of person that uses Wahapedia, so you know what I mean. Like, I'm definitely not the sort of person that that GW is their sort of customer market they're looking for. I'm a broke bastard, right? You need like whales for GW customers, essentially. All right. Anyways, what are we doing? I think Mordian is 100% right in how he praises Warlord. You know what I mean? Well, Jenny, I just did a draft of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did one. I got my ass kicked. But I did like 30 drafts of Lorwyn. I'm a big drafter, saving up my coins and gems and all that. But man, Universes Beyond, I don't know. Yeah. All right. So Slammer Samuels is snapping 2, chat. What are we doing? We are snapping 2. I'm assuming we're going to advance with Slammer Samuels and shoot. And we got to pull 2 more dice out of the bag. The Jackal and the Fireflies. So what are we doing? I like to remain neutral. You like War Games Atlantic? Yeah. No, here's the thing. Like, I would love to work with Warlord in the future and stuff like that. Because being how, like, committed we've been to, like, Konflikt, I would love to at least, like, be able to get miniatures and books like that in the future. And so it would be great for the channel. And plus, it'd really help in general, too, because this stuff's expensive, even compared to GW, of course. But just everything costs money. But I still try to give you guys like my unfettered opinion. Like I've told you, I do feel like sometimes this might be a good point in turn. If you guys killed the Totencourt, and like if you kill this Flammenspinner, I don't think there's any way that I can come back. Maybe, but I have like inexperienced dudes and I have Little Peacock. So that is one thing that Konflikt, if you've noticed in our battle reports, we've had some close games, and that's like literally peak wargaming, close Konflikt. But there are a lot of games by turn 3 or 4, Rev is significantly in the lead, or I'm significantly in the lead. That is one of the things that I feel like I've had some gripes with Konflikt a little bit after about 20 games. It's just when I'm really losing, God, I'm really losing, it feels like. Yeah, it's swinny. But that's kind of how the game is. And the other thing is the rules. I wish the rules were written a little bit better. So I will tell you guys when the things I don't like, but almost everything else I like about the game compared to Warhammer, particularly the alternate activations, the smaller armies compared to Warhammer, the prices, the miniatures, the feels, the vibes, the rules, the mechanics. I'm old enough to remember when Magic releases would be something. Yeah, now it literally was fucking 6 weeks. 6 weeks ago, Lorwyn came out, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles already came out. Like, what the hell, bro? 6 weeks? We can't even have 6 weeks between a set now? Like, dude, what are we doing here? Okay, anyways, I'll shut up. Slammers can join in the melee? Ooh, okay, that's a good idea. I mean, fucking Slammers can charge the tank. And can charge the walker and use his Tesla gauntlet. That actually sounds sick. So, because he can't... I guess he could charge the Volks Grenadiers. I don't know. You guys tell me who you want to charge. We're gonna charge or run with the walker into the other walker, and the fireflies are probably going to advance and shoot 12 inches. It looks like. Looks like a little peacock potentially. Maybe come this way with the fireflies and shoot. Point blank, rear, and +1. With slammers or a tank's cooler. Issue with the Warlords if you're not English. You're a second-class citizen? What do you mean? And for the Michigan, the influencer getting stuff. Oh, people. Well, that's the thing. Like, well, that's just business in general. You're talking about whether they're giving like content creators early access to stuff than just people who are like groups that play. I mean, that's just straight up like any business whatsoever. I mean, I don't think that's unreasonable. I guess you could potentially give them access as well or something like that. But I don't think, I mean, I don't see how Warlord, just because you're not English, like Tabletop Command Post and other channels, get early access to stuff like that, you know? Maybe if you're just not, you know, just like anything else, you know, if you got like 100 subscribers or something on YouTube, they may not or something. But I don't know. I haven't reached out to them either. I only have 700 subs, but we've done 20 videos and we get good views. Maybe they won't even respond to me. I don't know. But so, I mean, personally, I kind of like, I don't have that, right? And like, I don't mind if Mordian gets to get the book a little early and generate all this hype for it. I think it actually kind of helps, but I don't know. That's just me. But or like Barefoot Miniatures, you know, like just like how if Kenji Nakamura or Numnot the Nummy gets to draft Magic the Gathering a week early, that way people get to see how the set is and whatnot and whether they even want to play it. So like I'm completely okay with that, you know, and maybe like Mordian gets to read the rules, so like people. Do they even want to buy the book or not, you know? But I don't know. I will say it sucks paying for tariffs, but that's not Warlord's fault. So, all right. No matter what, we're charging Slammer Samuels. We're getting too into the weeds here. We're playing Conflict. We're charging here, so we're going to run here, advance here, shoot Little Peacock. Sounds good to me. And I think charge Slammer Samuels into the Walker as well. Now, the question is, do we go Slammer Samuels first and see if he can blow up the Walker? Then, because that way, then the Walker could charge into something else. You see what I'm talking about? I think that's how you want to do it. Yeah, no, that's generally how it is, Solo. I have a fly tying channel, you know, and I have like 4,000 subs or so. But if I reached out to certain companies, I don't think 4,000 subs would be enough for me to get a free fly rod to test out or free fly line. You know what I mean? And the thing is, it's like one thing is like, oh, well, you know, look, I tie flies for a living. Don't make a lot of money. And I make YouTube videos about fly fishing for a living. Don't make a lot of money. You know where all the money is on YouTube nowadays? It's sponsors. So, and not that Mordian's getting paid to sponsor or to read the book early, but this is just how this shit works nowadays. You know what I mean? So, like, like, this is just how, like, business and, like, how promoting new things works and whatnot. Like, but I get it if you don't like it. That's all good. Everyone's allowed their own opinion. But I don't mind if Mordian gets a book early, you know? So, but, it is what it is. Will Warlord actually work with me in the future? Who knows? Maybe. I'll reach out to him at some point. I think it would be cool if I could get, or if I could get, it's one thing maybe not to play with the rules early until it comes out, but to get all the minis and stuff early and then have it ready to go so I can have a battle report for when it comes out. You know, like, that's just how this shit works. You know what I mean? Like how play on tabletop will work with GW or whatever. You know what I mean? Because you got to realize, if not, we get it releases, it's going to take 2 weeks for me and Rev to paint and get everything ready to where we can actually have Festoon Europa on the channel. So that's something else, too, you got to think about, right? So, like, people will be like, oh, did you get the new Buck mic or whatever? You know, or whatever. So, anyways. Just finished at live from the Black Library K47's lore video. Pretty good if you like the new lore. Really? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Damn, okay. I would think so, but I'm not too worried about it either. I also am not like, oh, I really hope WG Warlord Games sponsors me and I get a look, I don't, whatever. I just want Konflikt to do good. I like this game. And obviously my YouTube channel, if it doing good depends on whether or not this game does. I just want Konflikt to flourish. Whether or not I get free crap or whether or not Warlord Games knows who I am, I really don't care about it in the end of the day. But it would be cool for video-wise for my channel to be able to, like I said, get early access to that stuff. Get it all ready for when it comes out, for instance. So, because now poor Rev has ordered this. He's going to get the box of this stuff probably a week after because it has to ship from the UK, right? Then he has to put all this crap and paint it together as quickly as possible because, we want to put it on the channel. So, you know what I mean? Anyways. That being said, next time people start talking about this shit, I'm not gonna read your chats because we're in the middle of a goddamn game. Turn the music up. The time is now, brothers, for Super FDR! Fuck yeah. Turn it up. Woo! Activating Tesla Gauntlet. D6 pen initiated. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go, Slammer Samuels! Woo! By the way, D6 plus 1? I believe that's a D6 plus 1. Hold. Slammers it's the first time he's ever done it, chat. He's actually going to do something and not die right away. My God. No, it's just D6. All right. Now, mind you, he is assaulting a walker, okay? Which I don't know if that walker still counts as moving, but it was moving. The walker will get to attack him with automatic hits. So he may die, but he has luck, so it doesn't matter. But watch, he's probably going to die here. I bet you he's going to die. So we got just legs. So we got 2 leg attacks at plus 2 pen that are automatically hitting, by the way. I don't know. I thought it was D6 plus 1, Trevor, or Tim. No! Wow! It's the... Oh my God, Slammer Samuels is on his fucking goddamn villain arc. These guys had an active rift dice, yes. Okay, he's good. He dodges. Whoosh, whoosh, left and right. Slammer Samuels charges up his D6 Tesla Gauntlet. And what does he say, Chad? He's got to say something cool. Oh, I know what he says. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker. So he does the fucking Bruce Willis from what's it called? Die Hard. Yeah! And he's rolling to hit, right? Yeah, he's got to roll to hit first. With a 5, he hits. Just lost a Crusade game? Ooh, right. I'm sorry to hear that, but ready for some conflict. So he's got to hit, right? Yeah, he's got to hit first. We just looked this up, but I already forgot. Hold on, well, let's look it up again. Damn it, the momentum. The momentum. I can't lose the momentum. Attacking the walker. Infantry attacks the walker. I forgot already how this works. We just looked it up. Infantry assaulting. They make their attacks. They remove their casual. Infantry must attack the walker. Yeah. Okay. And then. Once a vehicle's made its attacks, roll a d6 for each surviving infantry model. Hits against are not scored automatically at close quarters. Okay, it moved. But no. So I just need a 4 or 5 because it does not have a dice next to it. Okay, so we hit. It's static. No? How does the Tesla Gauntlet ability work again? He just gains D6 pen modifier. So, but doesn't he still need to roll to hit? On a 4 or 5 or no? I guess it's because it had nothing and he's just rolling for damage? So is that the damage roll? A 5 with plus 6? For a complete double full damage, 2 full damage rolls? Is that correct? I guess it didn't have any order dice next to it whatsoever, so I guess he hits normally? Or he doesn't need to hit, he automatically makes his damage roll, is that correct? It doesn't count as it being advancing from last turn? If the vehicle is down, fire, ambush orders is immobilizer. Yes, to receive an order, each attack will score a hit on a 4, 5, or 6. You rolled a hit on a 4+. Now we roll the damage. We hit with a 5. Plus 6 pen. We rolled another 5. Why am I cheering? This is you guys killing my stuff. God damn it! That's 11 versus 8. That is more than 2 over. So that counts as a double damage roll. So this is going to be 2 full damage rolls. A 4+ will take it out. No, but you got 2 3s. And god damn it! Getting the same result will lead to being it taken out. But let's just see for fun what it is. Full damage on fire. Okay, great. So you catch it on fire. He fucking punches it once. It catches fire on the Flammenspinner side where its flamethrower is. And he punches it again and it catches fire again. It gets taken out. Because if it gets the same result twice, it gets taken out. So, Slammer Samuels, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. And he does it. Double damage, baby. Shout out to Warlord Games. That's right. I'll stick my head up their ass. Any day. Because they give me... You know why? I'll kiss Warlord Games' ass. They give me free flamethrower effects and smoke. Hey, GW doesn't do that. GW doesn't give you wool tufts that are pre-painted. Yeah, and then he walks away from the flames. No, oh, okay, I'll tell you exactly what happens. Okay, hold on. This is exactly what happens. He's fucking smoking a cigar. He punches the Flammenspinner twice. The fuel starts pouring to the ground, right? It's like pooling up. He turns around, and he starts walking away, and he goes, you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Something cool like that. And he flicks his cigar backwards, and the thing lights on fire and explodes as he walks away. Thank you. That's absolutely what happens. Slammer Samuels, ladies and gentlemen, a.k.a. Bruce Willis. Okay, cool. And he still has an active order dice. And he has his guts. So why don't we just let's put his guts back in the bag too, because why not? Let's get the game over with, shall we? So that was one of your Snap 2's activations. Now you can run. You guys didn't. You can tell me. What do you want to do? I'm assuming you want to advance with these guys, and then you want to charge somebody, or you can also advance. Now this is all forest over here. Little Peacock and 2 emus, and 12 inexperienced Volksgrenadiers with Stubborn over here. What do you guys want to do? You got Fireflies right here with 12-inch flight or 18-inch flight, and Thompson's and a flamethrower. And you have a Jackal here, which has 1 pin, but it's got no problem because Slammer Samuels, with his morale bonus, these are all gone. Killed that thing. Take a dice out of the bag, too. You killed another unit of mine. And, yes, you're going to be snapping, too. So what do you guys want to do? Robo charge into the inexperienced and close quarters combat shoot with the other guys. Okay. Oh, Who was it? Who was it? Was it you, Tim, that was reminding me? Oh, wait, how does this go? They activated with the Snap 2, Slammer Samuels. Do we close combat continue fight zombies and paragons, or does that happen after all of the Snap 2s? Because that Snap 2, that was Slammer Samuels activating. Now we go back to ongoing combat. 1 Totem Core, 2 Paragon? Or do we wait until all of the Snap 2 is done? God, this game can get complicated at times. It's easy, but it's the minute details that get me in the weeds. Slammers is here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and he's all out of bubblegum? Yeah. Exactly. Now he's here to kick some ass and look for other people's bubblegum. The order did finish. The zombies after Snap 2, I think. So is it a Snap 2 order? Or is it because Slammer's snapping 2, and now Slammer's finished his order, and now there's going to be 2 other activations that are happening with orders? How does this work? This is what I'm trying to figure out. We're getting into the weeds. The order did finish. Oh, he Snap 2'd, but the Snap 2 means they get to go. So I think we're going to fight, and then the other Snap 2s happen. Doesn't matter, the zombies will die. How dare you talk about Tiki's terror? Because there's only one guy. But you ready for this? He's going to roll 2 6s, and he's going to kill those. Get rid of those stupid paragons. You ready? Come on, Tiki's terrors. No! You got him. You got a 6. It was close, though. It was close. You're lucky. You're lucky. He's probably missing like 2 arms and a leg. It was a 1-legged zombie. All right, you guys got lucky. Let's see how it is. I see how it is. Talk about Tiki's terrors like that. All right. Let's do it. We're going to charge into the... Because you can't... Could you advance all the way through them? And shoot them? You can. Right? Because you can move your full 12 inches into the dense terrain, right? Is your movement halved with dense terrain? No, right? You just can't run. So a walker moves 12, I believe. So what you should do is pass an order test first so we don't cheat like we've been doing this entire game. Then you advance through them, make hits, and kill a bunch of dudes with your legs and arms. You pass, by the way. And then you shoot them point blank range. Yeah, and the walker pushes them out of the way. So that's what we're going to do. This is like pro meta stuff with walkers. Advance through, turn around, shoot. You get free attacks. And we'll end right about here. These guys got to move. They got to take a morale test. If they fail the morale test, they flee off the board. They're fucking inexperienced. But they get a +4 bonus from Little Peacock. So we're looking for 12 foobars. Or they fail. Okay, they're good on the morale check. Thank God Little Peacock's there as a company commander. And now we're going to get 1 leg attack that hits. He doesn't have to go out of the way. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess he could end in the center and push them. I just did that because I don't want to have to move all the miniatures. That's way too much work. Leg attack. Needs to hit first. Right? Oh, this is an advance order too. So I believe this hits on a 4-up, doesn't it? Peacock did something. Look, he does something from time to time. How dare you? How dare you? All right. He won that Alpine Assault. Maybe it'll be the only time he ever wins again, but he did it. No, yeah, it needs to hit. It's only when it gets charged you don't have to. So we hit with the leg. +2 pen, takes 1 out. Arms. We hit with both. +4 pen, inexperience is damage value, what, 3? Okay, so 3 die. Right off the bat. Easy money. And now we're going to flamethrower. On a 4 hits because he's in point blank range. D6 plus 1 hits because infantry flamethrower mounted on a vehicle. 2 hits plus 2 pen. Kills 2 more. Easy. D3 plus 1 pins. 3 pins. Ay. They do have stubborn, but still. And now machine guns. So you've killed a total of 5 out of the 12 in experience. And this is halved, of course. Within 6 hits on 3s can reroll 1. Army rule. Forgot about that one. And no pen on this, kills another. Okay, so you guys got 7 out of the 12 inexperienced troops there. That was pretty good. Could have killed more, though. Definitely could have killed more. And now Fireflies are advancing and shooting. Because that seems like your best option. And it looks like now you've kind of freed up. Do you want to go and finish off the inexperienced, or do you want to shoot at Little Peacock? He's probably the biggest threat. And I'm assuming you can just fly right over that terrain piece. So now that we've already given you an advance order, you can move 12. You can move right up in point blank range, shoot Little Peacock. He is in... I was going to say he's in cover in the terrain, but you guys are in point blank. How does that work? Oh, flamer fuel. Something tells me it's not going to matter. They're good. Something tells me you guys are going to kill all of my units this turn. Roll morale. Thank you. Very good. Inexperienced. Morale. 3 fucking pins. God damn it. So let's see. Veteran is 10. Regular is 9. Inexperienced is 8. 3 pins. 5. Plus 4 from Little Peacock. 9. No! I rolled an 11. No, it's just Little Peacock left. Hold your ground. Oh, God damn it. Why can't I play the Americans this good when I play? Chat's kicking my ass. All right. Oh, we put Slammer Samuel's dice back in the bag, too. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, no. Hey, I just dropped this token core on the ground. Did not break. Shout out to Kaishikuna Miniatures. Oh, yeah, I did put Slammer's dice back in the bag, so that has to go back in here. Okay. Take a dice out of the bag for my inexperienced troops, because you guys just wiped them off the face of the earth. They can't handle the freedom. True. You can't handle the freedom. Little Peacock, for the love of God. The last thing we need to do... We got to at least do something. Yes, yes! Okay. He's hard to kill. He's got Deadly 3. We do have Schmeizes with +1 pen. You know what, dude? We're going to go kill Slammer Samuels. Fuck this. Wait. Yeah, he's got fast. But can you not... Can you not run out of terrain? We'll just go blast his ass then. Let's look this up. We're in dense terrain, a forest. He has 8-inch movement. He could charge. But that we got to give him a run order. Can you not execute a run out of dense terrain? Right? Or can you not run into it? But they can charge out, right? Dense terrain. Can you charge out of dense terrain? I always forget. I think you can't run in dense terrain, though. But maybe that's just a movement. Only advance out of the terrain? Yeah, they can't charge. All right, so we're going to advance and shoot. Snap 2 action only did 2? No, we snap 2 with Slammer Samuels, so he activates, and the snap 2 does 2 units. But I guess what? Can you do 4 with a company commander? No, right? No. And the other guys already went, so that was literally the only amount of activations you could do. Oh, the Fireflies. You're totally right. God damn it. You forgot. We forgot. I'm sorry. I thought I was actually going to get to go. Nope, you guys get to kill them with the Fireflies. Yep, you're right, chat. God damn it. I just assumed I would actually get to be able to do something this turn, but nope. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. You guys are... Yep. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Turn 2. I really hope I can come back this game. Fuck! All right. Wait, where's their dice? Did I just fucking do something with it? Oh, here it is. All right. Here we go. All right, chat. Massacre Little Peacock. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Flamethrower. Let's do the flamethrower first. The game does get complicated. The game does get complicated. When you're just doing regular actions, it's like very easy. But once you start getting into the minute details, but that's good. It does. The game's not bland. It has a lot of like mechanics and flavors to where if you want to just play it normally and just be like, aha, I shoot you here, which is how I play sometimes. You can totally do that. But if you want to play like Rev, like a friggin' mastermind, and he's like, I'm going to advance through you, move your guys out of the way, force a morale check on 3 units of inexperienced guys, then I'm going to turn and I'm going to shoot you with my flamethrower here. And I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is he doing? I'm like, holy crap. It's very reactive. It is. But it's good. It adds a lot. It adds flavor. We're going to do flamethrower first because they might just fucking kill him with the flamethrowers. You got to move, but we're within 6 inches, so we're hitting on a 3, right? -1 would go to 4 plus 2, right? No, would go to 5 plus 2, 3. Thank God you rolled a 2. Thank God. That being said, I'm assuming you guys want to shoot 2 shots plus 1 pen Teslas and not the E-slugs with no assault, right? So we got 10 shots hitting on 2s because you're within 6 inches, plus 1 pen. And there's no -1 to hit on advanced body armor because you have the pen. Fuel. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think it's going to matter, but yep, nope. The fuel rolled a 6. Thank God for that. I love the smell of barbecued emu in the morning. Yeah! Looking for 2s. Don't even need to reroll 1. Hit with all. Assault profile, baby. I will say, Fireflies, kind of my favorite unit in the US. They absolutely slap. Good news, I got an Apocalypse game just set up for next week. 2,500 a K-47. So what, 2,500 is what like each person's using or something? Dude, I tell you what, I think when we get to 1,000 subs, we're going to do like a massive like 5,000 point game, 6,000, where everybody either has like 3,000 points or 2,500 points each. I think that's what we're going to do for 1,000. But that sounds awesome. Damage rolls, looking for 5s. This kind of sounds like this could be copyrighted music. I hope not, but... Oh, you only got 2. Okay. Yeah, no, let's... Plus 1 pen... Oh, no, wait, no, you're looking for 4s. Heinrich Gross is only damage value 5, isn't he? Heinrich Gross is only damage value 5, right? Well, I guess we'll see if the stream gets muted at the end of the stream. It already got split up into like 8 VODs because of my internet dying, so it doesn't matter anyway, but... Oh, he's damage value 4. You guys rolled so many 5s, dude. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hard to kill rolls. I am in dense terrain. Oh, wait, no, I don't get a cover save because you're within close combat, so I just have regular hard to kill rolls, which are 5-ups. On 2s, normal and point blank? Yeah. No, they hit on 2s. They hit with everything because they have assault with their Thompsons within 6 inches. And they get plus 1 pen, so you don't get plus 1 pen bonus against infantry. Yeah. Yeah. He does have his bodyguards, but it's 5 damage rolls of hard to kill rolls. So I need 5s here. And he does have luck, so no matter what, he's not going to die this turn, but whatever. There's 5 hard to kill rolls, 5-ups. Save 2. But, so yeah, the 2 emus die. Heinrich Gross would die, but he uses his luck here to save himself. Okay. All right. Well, emu's down. Heinrich Ross left. And his luck saves him there. But you guys have managed to kill everything except Little Peacock this turn. So now I'll pull a dice out of the bag. Oh, look! And Slammer Samuels can still technically go. Oh my god. You played a K-47 four-way game? Oh my god, dude. Slammer Samuels. No, I may not use my order dice, Jenny, because Slammer's put his dice back in the bag. So what would you guys like to do with Slammer Samuels now? God damn it, dude. We played a K-47 four-way game. Thor, Pershing, Bears, and an IS-3 race to the base. Oh, that's cool. I would like to do the four-way. We were actually going to film yesterday. We were going to film a three-player game, but our buddy Chris had to go to work. So we were going to film a three-player game soon. We've done one three-player game, and it did good on the channel. People seem to like it. I would like to do a four-player, but we got to find a fourth. Declare the bonsai? That's kind of what I'm thinking. You can't charge into the terrain, though. But I guess for fun, who gives a shit, dude? Slammer Samuels charges into Little Peacock. How does that sound, huh? How does that sound, chat? That sounds like that sounds like fun to me. We'll just say a Little Peacock's on the edge here. You can charge him. I don't think you can run into I don't think you can run into and charge into the terrain, but whatever. Who cares? We're doing it. You do have an active dice. We'll use his Tesla gauntlet because there's like no reason not to. Liberate his ass! I think you want to use your Tesla gauntlet. I think you want to use it. Yeah, rule cool. I think you want to use your Tesla gauntlet. Because otherwise you have your heavy Tesla rifle, which does have an assault profile with +1 pen on it. So I believe you would get... So you'd have the tough fighters. You'd have 2 attacks with no pen, though, right? I think is how that works. Because you don't get the pen from the Tesla assault shot. But you can... If it has an assault profile, you can use it, right? So you can get the 2 attacks. I think you want to use the gauntlet. Yeah. So let's roll and see. He also has a guts, so we can... with a guts, we can do stuff. And with a luck, we can reroll his Tesla gauntlet, I think. Well, you got a 5, so I think you're good. I think you're good. Something tells me you're fine. You'll be all right with 1 attack at +5 pen. And Little Peacock is deadly 3, no pen. So theoretically, Paragon, which Slammers is a 6. But he does have luck and all that. But if we can get a 6 here, we can knock out Slammers. You can use his luck. Now, Slammers, on the other hand, has +5 pen. So just don't roll a 1, Slammers. I'm going to say it again. Don't roll a 1, Slammers. Don't roll a 1. Ah! It never works when I do it anymore. Okay. But we got a 6. But Slammers potentially kills Little Peacock. I say potentially because I see 2 guts. That means I can make a damage roll. I mean, make a save. Oh, wait, we have hard to kill, too. We actually have hard to kill, right? Yeah, no, there's hard to kill first. That being said, Slammer does die, but we'll use his luck. His luck will keep him alive. Hard to kill roll. Little Peacock. Come on, baby. 5 up. Woo! Suck it, chat. All right. So now, I don't need to use the guts. Now we fight again. And you still keep your Tesla Gauntlet pen, by the way. But after the second round of combat, you lose your Tesla Gauntlet pen. Okay. Don't roll a 1, Slammers. He doesn't roll a 1, but Little Peacock rolls 2 6s. So they both kill each other. Slammer Samuels has 1 point of guts, which we will use to try and save him. Little Peacock has 2 point of guts. So it comes down to this. If Little Peacock can roll a 5, he will live. If Slammer Samuels can roll a 5, he will live. Roll them together. They both die. They're both dead. They both kill each other. Hey, at least Little Peacock got to avenge his emu brethren. All right? But Little Peacock in the forest is killed. So is Slammer Samuels. They're both dragged out by the Paragons and the Fireflies to regroup. And they've secured the rift material in the center of the board, thus putting the U.S. that much closer to creating their super weapon. Which I don't know what it is, but you tell me. Use guts to change the die? You could. But I think this is a fitting end. This is a fitting end right here. Little Peacock and Slammer Samuels butchering each other in close combat. But the Americans easily coming out on top and barely losing. I mean, you only lost some Paragons and Slammers. Unscathed. Yeah, not bad. I did think the Americans looked like they were going to kick ass, but that's what they usually do because that's what we do over here, baby. When you bleed red, white, and blue, brother, it ain't hard to kick some ass around here, tell you that much. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? As nature of comics dictates. Yes, of course. Of course. All right, chat. Well, congratulations. You have officially beat me in our first game of Konflikt 47. 690-point game here on the channel. On turn 2, by the way, you've wiped me on turn 2. Now, I think this is one of the things that we're going to find as we play these sort of games. A 22-inch by 19-inch board is going to be fun. I think there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide around here. So... anyways, chat, I hope you guys had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed. I think this is something we're going to try and do every weekend. I think maybe like Sundays we'll do hobby, and Saturdays we'll play a game. Who knows if it'll be Konflikt every week? We might play some one-page rules. Who knows? There's other games as well. Maybe we could try and do one-page rules with like Slammer, Konflikt. I don't know. Or we play Konflikt. Who knows? This was fun. But I think Saturday could be fun. We could do some wargaming stuff. And Sunday, maybe some hobby. We'll see. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow for a couple hours maybe. And do some painting, but we'll see. But anyways, chat. Hope you folks enjoyed it. I appreciate you for hanging out. Tiki the Hut gifting a membership over to Wolf. Round of applause. Thank you, my friend. Chris, Tim, Tiki, Jenny, Wolf. Raven Hobbies, Bobzilla, thank you so much everybody for hanging out. Again, I hope you folks had an awesome night, and thanks for testing this out. This little idea I had. So we can only improve it from here. I think me not going on tangents in the middle of it would help. I think finding a way. I think the polls worked pretty good. I think that worked pretty good. So I think in the future, if I just maybe set it up in a way. There might be some sort of automation I can do that I can look into. But I think it worked pretty good. So we could do a poll. I can always call folks from chat. And yeah, so this is cool. So thanks for hanging out. You like it for the weekends? Cool. Boot Mountain. Sounds good. By the way, I'll show you before we end the stream tonight. I'll show you Boot Mountain. But I think you said you were excited for Turnip. But I present to you the Carrot Kingdom. So this is what we were going to do today. We were going to flock the bases. And these are all French Napoleonic miniatures. And I just took some green stuff and look at the helmets. That's all I did. And they had these things. So, of course, paint them orange. And now they're carrot guys. So we have 2 full armies of Turnip 28 now. And Rev apparently is in the process of painting his own army. I didn't know if he was going to or not. So we are going to be filming Turnip 28 here. But Rev wants to wait till he has his army done. And he hasn't figured out what like cult he wants to go with. So tomorrow we may work on some of these. I may flock the bases. I don't know if we're going to do Konflikt hobby stuff or Turnip. But that's where we're at. Yeah, they look pretty sick. We'll get a good look at them tomorrow. and I gotta flock the basing on the other guys as well. So, but thank you, chat. We are looking to feature other games here on the channel. I don't want to be a one horse pony or whatever. You know what I mean? So I want to have some different games on the channel, and I know Conflict's going to be the number one thing. We're never going to stop filming Conflict, but it'd be nice to add some other games to the channel, just to mix it up. You know, maybe skirmish games, maybe some fantasy-based games. So, but thanks again, chat, for hanging out. Tiki, thank you again for the gift memberships. Very kind to you. I know also, unfortunately, I think we had to restart the streams many times, but maybe Ankarik or something. I forget if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but thank you for the super chat and the new membership as well. So I'm so excited for Turnip. I cannot wait, dude, because it's like the perfect game for me to make videos on, so I can do my cringe voiceovers and like all the narrative storytelling that we like to do and the cool boards. I can't wait for Turnip. I'm so excited. Hopefully people watch it, but even if people don't watch it, I'll still make videos on it because it's something I'm excited about. But anyways, chat, thank you so much again. And we'll have to try and get him next week with Tiki's Terrors. So, but thanks, chat. You have a great rest of your weekend. And if I see you tomorrow for some hobby stuff, cool. And we have a new battle report coming out on Wednesday, Axis versus Axis. So if you haven't, check out the Alpine Assault video, which came out on Wednesday too. That one did well. So, but all right, chat. Thanks again. You take it easy as always. And have a great weekend. And we'll see you tomorrow. So, all right, chat. Peace. GG's.